keeps running.
So I'm walking through the halls, following these two students, and I get led all the way to the janitor's closet, door completely closed. I put my ear right up to the door, and I can hear the conversation going on. I then grab the door handle, open the door and say knock knock. And what words do I hear next? Yo man, what the hell? She was just about to get me out of my pants. Total dumbass.
Oh man, that would have been so funny to actually see happen in person.
Consider visiting the high school more often, and you could get lucky.
After hearing this, we just might have to.
Well, I have Stephanie. You haven't.
True, but you can't blame me for having a busy schedule.
Yeah, but Principal Moonlight would love to see you visit again. I'm so certain of that. You and I should go together sometime.
Speaking of Principal Moonlight, are she and Aurora still coming over to visit?
Honestly, Marcel, we're not sure.
It's mainly my fault. Last time those two were here, I stopped Heatherly and Aurora from fighting, because I had concern that me and Steph would get a noise complaint. But even though I thought I was doing the right thing, Principal Moonlight didn't see it that way. To be fair, getting noise complaints is something that can't be prevented all the time. It's our problem if it does happen, no one else's.
What happened at the get-together would explain Mimi's recent behavior. Ever since that incident, things with her have been a bit more tense, to say the least. I have to be honest, I'm worried that things could get out of hand should this continue. Something has to try and be done.
Which is why Stephanie and I invited Principal Moonlight and Aurora over. Not just to visit, but because I wanted to apologize to them face to face, and own up on my part with what happened.
A good call, Taylor. And a good thing too that we didn't invite the Vale twins over here. Heatherly and Aurora have been fighting lately too, because of Amberlynn's recent obsession over Samir. Last thing we need is for that to make things escalate even further.
We can all only hope for the best.
The door's open. Come in.
Hello everybody.
Hello Principal Moonlight and Miss Aurora. Thank you both for coming.
You're welcome, Stephanie. We weren't sure if we would be coming here or not. I see this place is still in dark brick red color. What's your apartment manager's name again?
Dana.
Oh yeah. Well, as the apartment manager of Valley Heights, Dana should really let you guys give your apartment a much-needed paint job. It would be a really nice touch to add.
Hey Principal Moonlight, would it be alright if you and I could have some time to talk? Just you and me, one-on-one.
Sure, Taylor. I don't see why not. Let's talk in the kitchen.
Sounds good to me.
So, Aurora, anything new with you?
No, not really. Although something new would be nice. I can't get over the fact that Heatherly won't see eye to eye with me regarding her own sister.
I hear you two have been fighting lately because of it.
We are. All because Heatherly doesn't think Amberlynn's love interest in Samir is anything to worry about. That Vale sister has got to wake up and smell the roses. The twins weren't invited to come over too, were they?
Nope, they and Juliet are having some girl time in their own apartment.
Okay, that's good. I'd rather not see Heatherly and Amberlynn, not right now at least while me and Heatherly are fighting. Also Mimi's been in a bit of a bad mood, and she won't tell me why, so, I don't want to take a chance.
Come in.
Hey Stephanie, I need to ask you and Taylor. What is she doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. You weren't invited to come over.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Heatherly better have a good explanation.
I came here to ask Stephanie and Taylor a favor, but instead, looks like you and I are going into round 2.
Even if you wanted to try talking to Taylor you can't, she's in the kitchen talking to Mimi at the moment. But do tell me, have you finally opened your eyes to your sister's obsession?
Aurora, we have been over this several times already. Amberlynn does not have an obsession.
Bullshit, Heatherly. The signs are all around you. Amberlynn's entire description of her character has literally been her talking nonstop about Samir almost all of the time, and she's been like that for months. You have got to wake up, get your head straight, and stop being in denial.
I don't even want to be fighting with you over this. This has been an on and off thing for a while now and it has to stop.
Admit that your sister having a crush on Samir has turned into an obsession, and then I will consider possibly letting this go.
Aurora, I'm going to say it again. Amberlynn does not have an obsession.
Yes, she does. Are you going to listen to me now, Heatherly? Are you going to stop being in denial? Are you going to finally admit that Amberlynn has an obsession?
Poor Heatherly.
I'm sorry you guys had to see that, but I had to do what I had to do.
It's okay, Aurora, you are forgiven.
I'm just glad it's over. Things could not possibly get any worse.
Damn it, Marcel, never say things like that.
Do not run from me, Taylor. You get back over here. I've played nice with you long enough, Miss Haven. Everything was just fine during our talk. But now, you need to learn when we have our issues and we argue with each other about it, you stay out of the way.
And I realize that now, but I was just trying to not have Heatherly and Aurora's argument escalate, at the risk of getting a noise complaint.
Taylor, don't talk back to your former principal. Learn to say, okay, I'll learn to keep my mouth quiet and not get involved in this. Got it?
Oh no.
I just wanted to do what I thought was right. I didn't realize you'd get this upset about it for this long. I'm really sorry.
You wanna test me further? Be quiet.
Damn.
This is what happens when you open your mouth when you were not supposed to, Miss Haven. You had this coming, and I have waited long enough to give it to you. It's not my problem if you girls get a noise complaint, it's yours.
And I do realize that now. I really do.
Learn your lesson, Taylor. And if not, then you are so done. I'm out of here.
Taylor, it's okay. You were just doing what you thought was right.
And I get yelled at for it. I just didn't want any of you to get kicked out or get into trouble with Dana.
It's best that we leave Taylor be for now. Give her time alone to herself.
You know what? It pains me to say this, but don't you guys think Principal Moonlight is going a little too far on this?
After witnessing what just happened, it really seems that way.
Do you guys think something is on Principal Moonlight's mind, or maybe stressing her out? I know she doesn't mean the things she says, but Stephanie is right. This time she went too far.
We all know there's a good side to Principal Moonlight regardless of her issues, however that doesn't mean that what just happened should be shrugged off.
I'm worried.
We all are.
Jace, do you think you could talk to her?
I can try. Although, I hope Mimi and Aurora haven't already left.
I'm coming with you.
That's not a good idea, Carly.
You're right, it's not. But Taylor is my sister. And it's my responsibility to stick up for her, especially if I think it's the right thing to do. Please, Jace, let me come with.
Alright, you can come, Carly. On one condition. Try and let me handle most of the situation. But if Mimi does question you as to why you're with me, which she has the right to do, then speak up and be truthful with her.
Alright, sure thing.
Let's go, before we miss them if they're still here.
Good luck, you two. You don't know what might happen.
Thank you, Jess.
Unfucking believable. I swear this just pisses me off more and more.
There you both are. We need to talk.
Why is Carly with you?
Why else? Because of Taylor. Jace and I are here to talk about what just happened with her.
Listen, Carly, your sister should not have opened her mouth and tried to talk about professionalism. I don't need you guys stressing me out either by opening your mouths.
Mimi, please just listen and hear me and Carly out. Look, after you two left, me and the others got concerned. Because, well, how do we put this nicely?
We thought you went a little too far. We're highly concerned, and so are the others.
A little too far? Are you saying I was too harsh on Taylor?
To be blatantly honest with you, Mimi, yes. We feel like as though something is going on that's stressing you out or bothering you to lash out.
So what? I yell at everybody, and you both know that.
And if there is something stressing you out or bothering you, then yelling at Taylor and taking it out on her is not right.
Don't give me that, Carly. Taylor shouldn't have opened her mouth 2 months ago at the get-together.
Something Taylor did 2 months ago is not enough of a reason for you to lash out at her like you did. Was it a mistake on her part to stop the fight, even if she thought it was the right thing to do? In your eyes, yes. But me, Jace, and everyone else are all in agreement, you went too far on Taylor.
I'm not backing down, Carly. You two are really testing me now. I would advise that you stop while you have the chance before claiming.
I agree with them.
What?
I agree with Jace and Carly. What's going on, sweetheart? What's making you upset?
Alright, look, I didn't want to say anything at first. But here is what's going on. Amberlynn is trash-talking Freedom's Infinity.
What?
Yeah, the post is right here on my phone. And what was said in this message pissed me off so bad that I took my frustration out on Taylor.
Why would Amberlynn be trash-talking Freedom's Infinity?
Yeah, that makes no sense. You guys are one of the best bands in town. And Amberlynn was part of the original 5 Freedoms band before the name change and the merge.
Amberlynn has no right to be doing it at all. Just listen to what she said to me in this message. I really admire my friends for becoming one of Tyndale Valley's best band groups. They totally rock. But unfortunately, I'm starting to have second thoughts. I do still love Jace, Jessica, Juliet, Sarah, and Aurora. But not Mimi. I really thought she was a nice friend with past struggles. But in reality, she's just a bitchy person who gets angry at everyone left and right a lot, at any given time. And if she wants to be that kind of person, and my friends are gonna choose her over me, they can go ahead and make a mistake. I'm just proving a point that Mimi's nothing but a snotty bitch. It's time Jace and the rest of our friends finally start to see the cracks, and I will stick up for them. I won't back down to Mimi, and she better watch her back. Because the next time I see her face, it will not be pretty between us.
I'm shocked.
I'm so sorry, hun.
Now that we know about this, Mimi, is there anything we can do to help?
I don't know, Jace. That would depend. If you were to help, would you be willing to go as far as confronting Amberlynn, even though you two are friends? Let's face it, Amberlynn is just trying to get back at me because of the way I am.
I mean,
Jace, be a man. This cannot be shrugged off as if it's nothing. If you're not going to confront Amberlynn, then I will, and I won't back down from her. So what's it going to be?
Mimi, I really don't want you and Amberlynn to be going at each other's throats over a text of Amberlynn trash-talking Freedom's Infinity. If I have to confront her for you, then I will. But as for you and Aurora, you two should go home and get some rest. We'll then check on you in the morning. Alright?
I'm with Jace. It would be safer if he were to do this task. And, it would also lower the chances of Dana getting involved, and worst case scenario, getting the police called in.
Alright, fine, Jace. But I'm serious that this can't be shrugged off. And just so you know, the text Amberlynn sent me was sent earlier this morning, before I confronted Taylor, to make her realize our mistakes.
Now that you have, are you finally going to let this situation with Taylor go, regarding what happened with her in August?
I'll think about it, Carly. Jace, you better take care of Amberlynn, and not go easy on her. I'm serious.
I promise that I will take care of it, Mimi. And I'm sorry for what happened.
Alright, I will hold you to that. Come on, Aurora, let's go home.
Are you really going to do it, Jace?
I have to, Carly. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it now. Also, because this is going to mainly involve Freedom's Infinity, I'm gonna have Jessica come with me to Amberlynn, Heatherly and Juliet's apartment. But it has to be me and her only. Not you, or anyone else. Jess and I have known Amberlynn longer than yourself, Taylor, and the others. It is better to play it safe, rather than risk things getting very out of control.
I understand.
Aren't you worried, Amberlynn? Heatherly won't talk to us.
Just give her time, Juliet. She'll come around soon enough.
She was in tears.
And when she came through the door, she told us she didn't want to talk about it.
Yes, but still, the smart thing to do would be trying to talk to her. You are her sister. And you choose to sit on your phone and look at pictures of Samir yet again instead.
I'm actually not looking at pictures of Samir. I'm looking at baby pictures of my new baby cousin. Although now that you mention it.
Girls, open the door.
Is that Jace?
It sure sounds like Jace. But why is he banging on the door?
Babe, please, tell me what's wrong.
Is everything okay, you two?
Not right now, it's not Juliet. Where is Amberlynn?
She's in the living room. Why?
I need to talk to her. Out of the way, I'll explain in a minute.
Jace, you can't just barge in here like that.
Give me the damn phone, Amberlynn.
Whoa, hey, what the heck, Jace?
Trash talking Freedom's Infinity. Are you serious?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about, Jace? Did you hit your head on something?
No, I didn't. Now you give me a minute. This right here. You sent this message to Mimi, while trash talking Freedom's Infinity at the same time.
Let me see.
Told you.
What? I couldn't bring myself to believe it at first. But the evidence is right here.
Amberlynn Vale, you have been busted. Now let me ask you the question that I'm sure is on everyone's lips. Why did you do it? Why did you say something like that to Mimi, the woman I work alongside with and is a big part of Freedom's Infinity?
Why? Because it's the truth.
How is it the truth?
Because I can't stand Mimi anymore. I'm still mad at her.
Mad at her over what? Actually, don't answer that, because I don't care. It means nothing because you shouldn't ever trash talk Freedom's Infinity, Amberlynn. Whatever your reason, this is the wrong way to do it, and you know damn well that I am right.
No, Jace, you're wrong. You've seen how Mimi acts toward us sometimes when we do stupid shit. If she's going to be too hard on us over things like that, this is what she gets.
Your text message has caused a great deal of trouble, Amberlynn. Mimi got so infuriated by what you said to her that she took a good majority of anger from your message out on Taylor. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, Mimi's the one who should be ashamed of herself.
Cut the bullshit, Amberlynn. Remember last time when you and Mimi got into a fight? It was last year during graduation time for the class of 2021. It almost didn't end well, and now we're going full circle again.
I've already sent that message to Mimi, Jace. There's no taking it back.
Perhaps, but the damage you caused can be undone if you do it right, and I'm not going to choose between you and Mimi, picking one of you over the other. So guess what you are doing, Amberlynn? Tomorrow you are going to apologize and also write a sincere apology to Mimi for your message. And if you don't, then so help me I will expose that message all over social media. Pretty good chance that nobody is going to appreciate you trash talking Freedom's Infinity, especially when it was behind our backs.
You want me to give a sincere apology message to Mimi? and then everything will just go back to normal? Yeah, sure.
I'm not kidding, Amberlynn. I'm being dead serious with you. You have sincerely apologized to Mimi before, the last time you two got into a fight. No reason that you shouldn't do it again.
Amberlynn, watching this back and forth between two of my closest friends, because of something you did? I'm sorry, but Jace is right. Trash-talking Freedom's infinity is going too far on your part.
You guys are seriously going to side with that four-eyed Karen over me?
Amberlynn, knock it off. Mimi is not a four-eyed Karen, she is our friend. And she's your friend too.
No, the truth stands, it's either me or Mimi, your guys' choice.
Just stop it, Amberlynn. We are all supposed to be friends here. And I already stated we're not picking between you and Mimi. It's not going to happen, honey. Snap out of it and listen.
Oh, now what?
Samir's calling me.
Samir? What does he want?
Answer it, Jace, but tell him we've got a situation on our hands.
Hello? Look man, this is really not a good time. I'm with Amberlynn, Jessica and Juliet right now, and there's a situation going on. You want me to put you on speaker? Didn't you hear what I said? Okay man, give me a minute. Okay Samir, you're on speaker. Whatever you have to share with us, try to make it quick.
I will try.
Hi there Samir.
Hello Amberlynn. I'm actually glad you're with your friends right now, because I have something that I need to tell you.
You have something to tell me? What would that be?
I'm going to break this as gently as I can. Amberlynn, I want you to stop hitting on me.
What makes you think I'm hitting on you?
Your twin sister Heather Lee told me, spilling detail after detail.
She told you everything?
Not everything, no, but the amount of detail she delved into about your feelings towards me amazed me. I had no idea you had a crush on me, nor did I know how serious it was.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. But why did Heather Lee do it instead?
It sounded like she was feeling very sad, and she just let everything out while venting her feelings. You are her sister. Stop focusing on me and focus on what's really important.
Samir, look,
Amberlynn, I do not want to hear it. Here's the thing. If you keep obsessing over me with this crush, then things will just keep getting worse and worse, and then you might do something one day you'll regret. You have lots of great friends and a wonderful twin sister who all care about you. Don't throw that all away. You need to take a step back and focus on what's around you, not what's in front of you on a phone screen. I have a girlfriend that loves and cares about me, and that's something I need to focus on for myself. I'll let you guys get back to whatever it was you were in the middle of. And Amberlynn, I want you to really think about what I said.
Samir, hold on.
Too late for that. He already hung up.
I sure didn't expect Samir to say that.
I didn't either, but I think that's a good thing he did. Well, Amberlynn, Samir is out of the picture for you now. So, what are you going to do?
Well, first I'm going to go and see if I can talk to Heather Lee. She's probably still feeling upset, so it's best I go and see if I can even try and comfort her, even though I haven't been a good sister today.
And what about with Mimi, and your message trash-talking Freedom's infinity?
I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to delete that message entirely, and give a sincere formal apology to Mimi for me being such a bitch to her. I was wrong to call her a four-eyed Karen too, she's not that at all. Mimi is a good friend, no matter how she acts towards us. She does have a caring heart, and cares a lot about the people around her. Nobody can say otherwise. And I'm sorry for what I did to you guys too. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course we forgive you, Amberlynn.
We still are your friends.
Just like Samir said, we care a lot about you.
Thanks you guys, you're the best. I better go and check on Heather Lee.
I think I'm just about ready to go home and put this hectic and very tense day behind us.
You and me both, babe.
And for the sake of us, and everyone in our friends circle, I sure to hell hope that things will start to simmer and calm down a bit.
Do you see visions of the sea? To fly so high as you could be?